Dear friends, in class 7 we are trying to understand lines of symmetry or axis of symmetry, and now let us try to understand the same concept with some other examples. In chapter number 14 we have exercise 14.1, and in that fifth question is copy the figure given below. So we have written drawn the figure. Take any one diagonal as a line of symmetry. So we will take a line of symmetry as a diagonal. If I take it something like this. This is a line of symmetry. Diagonal is a line of symmetry. They have said take any one diagonal. So if you have taken like this as a line of symmetry and shade few more squares to make the figure symmetric about the diagonal. So we have to square. Now if this is a line of symmetry, please note, then we will get this square here. Image will be here. I will draw with a black pen so that you will understand that it is an image. So if it is image will be something like this. Now we know that image is equidistant from the line, fold from the mirror, or you can say fold. Now if this is folded, please note this is half, so it will come somewhere here. Then this will appear here. Then this fold will appear here. Now please note that even if you fold it like this, you will get the same figure. It means, is there more than one way to do that? So if you draw it like this also, you will get a same figure. So there are two ways to do the same way. Now if you fold it like this also, you will notice that you will get the same figure. So there are four ways. There are four ways to obtain same figure. Now is there, okay, next question is, will the figure be symmetric about both the diagonals? Please note, this figure is symmetric about both the diagonals. Therefore we can say that figure is symmetric about both the diagonals. Dear friends, we have next question, sixth question. We are trying to understand lines of symmetry with the help of certain examples. Now sixth question is, copy the diagram and complete each shape to be symmetric about the mirror or lines of axis. So now see here in this figure they are given like this. For these figures you can use the graph paper and paste it in the notebooks. On graph paper you can draw this figure. Please note, this figure is symmetric about the lines of axis. So this part will be mirror image, something like this. It will be exactly same. Then you will notice that this line will go here. It will be, try to understand the figure. So it will come like this. So this is the figure that we expect when it is folded along the line of axis. This is line of axis, or you can say, line of symmetry, or you can call it axis of symmetry. Now in second figure we are given a graphical representation, a graph on graph paper they are drawn. If it is folded along this line, then we will get the figure something like this. This is not there. If it is folded along the horizontal line, we will get the figure something like this. And when it is folded along the vertical axis, then we will get the figure something like this. So this is what we expect when it is folded along the axis of symmetry. Here two axes are there, two lines are there. So we will get four parts of the figure. Now here also you will notice that it is folded along two axes. So if this line is there, then we will get the figure something like this. So this is what we expect when we fold the paper. Dear friends, we have the next question. State the number of lines of symmetry for the following figures. First is equilateral triangle. Now try to understand. If equilateral triangle is there, means it is having all three sides equal. Now if you draw the lines of symmetry, we will get one line, then second line. Because it is equilateral, we will exactly get the two equal parts. So equilateral triangles have three lines of symmetry. Then if you take an isosceles triangle is having two sides equal and one of the side is not equal. So if you draw the line, you will get only one line of symmetry. One line of symmetry. And next is scalene triangle. So scalene triangle have all three sides different, and it is very difficult or it is not possible for anybody to make two equal parts of the same scalene triangle. So it has zero lines of symmetry, or you can say no lines of symmetry. Zero line of symmetry or no line of symmetry. Next is a square. So square, all sides are equal, all angles are right angles. So you can see it is having four axes or four lines of symmetry. Four axes of symmetry. If it is a rectangle, opposite sides are equal. So here you will notice it can be divided into only two parts. So you will get two lines of symmetry. Please note, if you try to divide it like this, you will not get it exactly two parts. So this is diagonal is not an axis of symmetry in case of rectangle symmetry. Then rhombus is having all sides equal. All sides are equal. So only along the diagonal, if it is divided, then only we will get two exactly equal parts. So it is having two lines of symmetry. Two lines of symmetry if it is divided, or if and those two lines are along the diagonals of a rhombus. This is a rhombus which is having all four sides equal. This is a rectangle which is having opposite sides equal, and angles right angle, and square is having all sides equal and all angles as right angles. Next figure is a parallelogram. Parallelogram is having opposite lines parallel. Please note, you cannot make two equal parts. So we will not get two equal parts if it is, we will not get two equal parts if we try to draw the axis. So it has zero lines of symmetry. Zero lines of symmetry. Then a quadrilateral means can be anyhow. So it is also again very difficult to draw lines of symmetry. So this also has zero lines of symmetry. Zero line of symmetry. Then a regular hexagon, please note, all sides are equal. So this is a regular hexagon. If you draw this, you will get equal parts. Even if it is drawn from the center, so it will have six lines of symmetry. Six lines of symmetry. You draw it properly, you will understand that we can draw six lines of symmetry to the hexagon. Next is circle. For circle, you divide anyhow, you can make two equal parts. The only condition is that the line must pass through the center. So it has infinitely many lines. So here infinite lines exist. Infinite lines of symmetry. Infinite lines of symmetry. exist for the circle.